Okay, guys. Now the next function that we are going to look at is the hyperbola here. Let us look at the hyperbola. Question 6, there they are saying given h of x equals to 2 over x minus 1. Determine the x-intercept of h. The x-intercept of h. 6.2, write down the equation of the horizontal asymptote of h. 6.3, draw the graph of h of x on the system of axes. Now, let's start with 6.1. Now, looking at 6.1, find the x-intercept of the hyperbola. Our hyperbola is h of x equals to 2 over x minus 1. Therefore, we are looking for the x-intercept. To find the x-intercept, our y should be 0. In this case, our h of x, which is y there, you'll replace it with 0. Now, looking at, okay, replace your h of x with 0 there, then you have 2 over x minus 1. I can take this minus 1 this side. I can take that minus 1 to that side. Now, when you transpose minus 1, it's going to be positive 1. Then we have 2 over x. Can then multiply by x both sides. Multiply by x both sides. X cancel out with x. And then here, x times 1 is x equals to 2. So that is the x-intercept of my hyperbola. So meaning this hyperbola intersect the x-axis at 2. So I found the x-intercept. If I want to write it in coordinate form, x is 2 when y was 0. Now what else do I need to find there? Write down the equation of the horizontal asymptote of h. If they are looking for the equation of the horizontal, this is your horizontal asymptote. So 6.2, my horizontal asymptote is y equals to -1. So the horizontal asymptote is this value here. That is your horizontal asymptote, which is y equals to -1. Now let's look at the next question. What are they looking for? Draw the graph of h of x on the system of axes. Okay, let us draw this graph. Now, if I were to draw the graph, if this is my Cartesian plane, this is the y-axis, this is the x-axis, 0, x is negative on the left, y is negative down there. All right, let me start with this here, my -1. That's where I have my horizontal asymptote at -1. Remember, this is line y equals to -1. What else do I need? The x-intercept. This is 1, 2, 3. Continue like that. This side -1, -2, -3, 1, 2, 3. The graph should intercept the x-axis at 2. So there is this x cut. Again, what you should know, let me use a red or maybe a different color for your asymptote. I think I'll prefer red in this case. Your asymptote, the graph is restricted here at line y equals to -1. The other asymptote that you must know, the vertical asymptote, look at this value here. It will be x equals to 0. The other asymptote is x equals to 0. So that will be your vertical asymptote. So meaning the other asymptote is this y-axis. It's another restriction because where x is 0, it's on the y-axis. So this y-axis is the same as x equals to 0. So that's another restriction. So if I sketch my graph here, realize that I will use that x-intercept, which is 2. This will be, the graph will be restricted on the y-axis with is the y-axis, which is line x equals to 0. That is my vertical asymptote. Now remember, hyperbola should have more than one graph. It's the other graph will be the reflection of this one here. So, but because I don't have points to sketch that graph, the easiest way, look at your vertical asymptote. What is your vertical asymptote? Your vertical asymptote is x equals to 0 here. Take any point that comes after 0 on the left-hand side. Which point comes after 0 when you go to the left-hand side? It is -1. Go back to your function. What is my function? Is h of x equals to 2 over x minus 1. Take any point after x equals to 0, after the asymptote. We said it's -1. Replace x with -1 and see. Then you have 2 over -1 minus 1. We just gave ourselves that point because we need one more point to sketch the graph. 2 divided by -1 is -2. And then we have -1, so which is -3. H of negative. When x is -1, y is -3. I just gave myself that point so that I can give one more point to sketch the graph. So I have -2, -3. So that point when x is -1, y is -3. So I can just take that point to sketch another hyperbola. So there we are. So this will be your hyperbola, which is your h of x. So we have answered question 6.3. We managed to draw the graph of our hyperbola. Let's look at the 6.1. That's where we found the x-intercept. 6.2, vertical asymptote. But for the sake of, not vertical, 6.2, they wanted the horizontal asymptote. But for the sake of sketching the graph, I also had to know what is the vertical asymptote, which is x equals to 0. Then I managed to sketch my hyperbola. Then I gave myself another point where I took a point that comes immediately after the asymptote. After x equals to 0, I can say when x is -1, I can check what will be my y and use that point to sketch another hyperbola. So guys, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.